My living room TV recently got smashed. It's an occupational hazard of having small children. Instead of buying a new one, I fixed it myself and it's now as good as new, and the whole thing only left me about £50 out of pocket. Coming up, I'll show you how I fixed it and how it cost me so little. In my case, the only damage to the TV was to the screen itself. Everything else still functioned perfectly well, and in fact you could still watch TV by adjusting the picture size, albeit on the equivalent of a smaller screen. So all I needed was a new panel for this TV. However, it's neither easy nor cost effective to buy just a panel for a specific TV model, so the alternative is to hope to find someone else selling this exact model of TV which has a different fault, so that we can scavenge the parts needed whilst keeping costs low due to the fact that we'd be buying a faulty TV rather than just replacing our broken TV with a second-hand equivalent, which would of course be an option, but would cost more and wouldn't really count as fixing the TV. I turned to eBay as my first port of call. To make sure you're searching for the right TV, type the exact model number of your TV, which you'll usually find around the back. You can refine your search by selecting used only, although with a 7-year-old TV that wasn't much of an issue for me. Ideally, to get the cheapest price you want to find one that's faulty, but obviously with nothing wrong with the screen. It was hardly surprising that I didn't find the exact one for sale straight away, but the great thing about eBay is you can save your search and have it notify you by email if something comes up, so that's exactly what I did. And amazingly, less than a week later, this showed up. I've put a link in the video description to where you can learn more about saved searches on eBay. So I found this one for £100 and negotiated it down to £80 as I was willing to forego the stand, which was fine by me. It was local collection only, but the seller was happy for it to be collected by a parcel force driver, which cost me £19.90. So the total outlay to start with was 10p under £100 at £99.90. 100 quid, I hear you say? Well, keep watching and you'll see how that tumbled down to half that figure. So, order placed with eBay seller and courier arranged. When it arrived, it looked like this. It was well wrapped in copious amounts of bubble wrap and lots of fragile stickers, as well as cardboard protecting the screen itself, so thanks to the eBay seller for that. The fault with this one is that it's stuck in a boot loop, i.e. you turn it on, it appears to start turning on and you see the logo, then it goes black, goes back to the start, you see the logo, etc, etc. However, crucially, the screen is absolutely fine. I reckon that the fault with this TV was most likely to be down to a faulty motherboard inside it, and since I knew that there was nothing wrong with the motherboard in my smashed TV, it was clear that the easiest thing to do was actually to use my TV as the donor to repair this TV. That way I wouldn't have to undertake the very perilous task of carefully transplanting the fragile LCD panel. Before the repair gets underway, I just want to take a moment to give a very quick shout out to this video's sponsor, Audible. It's the best audiobook service out there, with a library of over 200,000 audiobooks and programs from best-selling authors and influencers for you to download and listen to at home, in bed or on the go. You can get 2 audiobooks completely free with a 30-day trial and help support this channel by using the link in the video description below. Plus, for a limited time after the publishing of this video, customers in the UK can get 50% off a 12-month Audible membership, making it even better value. So check out the links in the video description below to get your free audiobooks and help this channel too. Everyone's a winner. Right, time to get started on the surgery then. My operating theatre would be the living room floor, cleared of children's toys, as it's important to have a clear and tidy, spacious area to work in. Remove the TV stand if it has one, and then start off by laying both TVs side by side on the floor, face down, and carefully remove all the screws from around the back outer edge. You should then be able to remove both TVs' back panels to reveal the circuit boards and connecting ribbon cables underneath. On this TV, the green board on the left is the main board or motherboard, and the light brown one on the right is the power board. Swapping the motherboards over is an extremely simple process. All you need to do is carefully unplug all the connecting cables and unscrew the board, then repeat the same process on the other TV. Then take the working motherboard from the smashed TV and screw it down inside the new TV and connect the cables back up. The bezel on the TV I received in the post was slightly cracked in one corner despite all the bubble wrap, and I reckoned that the back plate from my original TV was in slightly better condition too. So I took the bezel off my TV and attached it to the new one and used my back plate too when screwing it all back together. Then it was just a case of fitting the stand back on again, connecting up the power and input cables and awaiting the moment of truth. The TV successfully booted up and stayed on, and the display worked flawlessly, so an excellent afternoon's work all round. Now, the title of this video says for about £50, and you'll remember from the start of the video that I actually spent just under double that. Well, I'm now left with an array of TV parts which still have some value and could be of use to other people with a compatible TV but different fault, so I put the parts back on eBay to see how much of that £100 I could recoup. Let's take a look. So to recap, the TV cost £80 and I spent £19.90 on arranging a parcel force courier to collect it. Total outlay £99.90. I sold the fully working power board for £30, the T-Con board for $9.99, the internal speakers for £5, and even the faulty motherboard with bidding starting at a penny sold for £8.50. When you factor in how much I charged for postage and packaging, and then minus the actual postage cost, PayPal fees and eBay final listing fees, that brings the grand total overall cost to me of the repair to just over £50 at £51.57. That's not at all bad considering the TV cost £750 brand new in 2011, and the cheapest equivalent even today would still cost around £500, so about 10 times what it cost me to repair this TV, plus I got to make a video for all you lovely Switched On Network subscribers too. And I hope this video has inspired you to fix your own things when they get broken. The precise procedure will of course vary from TV to TV, but this should give you a general idea of what's possible and how easy it is. Do let us know if you attempt to repair having watched this video, we'd love to know and to see it. So please give this video a thumbs up, and if you've not done so already, please do subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you get to see all our new videos as soon as they come out. You can follow Switched On Network on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well, and check out some of our other videos too which you might find interesting, especially the ones on DIY gadget repair. For now though, thanks for watching and I'll see you again soon.